conversation. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. A few of the headlines already we've looked at on the Punch and on the Vanguard newspaper just before we went on that short commercial. Now, let's see what we have on the nation, shall we? Before we go further to take your calls. This one says, economy in upward swing, very promising, says Cardoso. Ondo 2024, is ready for election, says IGP. All of those you would find on the Nation newspaper. FIRS fears over tax reforms. That's also on the Nation newspaper. We'll see what the Guardian has for us this morning. And here on the Guardian newspaper, several interesting stories. Again, federal government inaugurates committee to renegotiate 2009 agreement with ASU. Others. So we'll see how that plays out. Still on the Guardian. Court restrains VDM, others from defaming Falana. Nigeria's inflation hits 32.70% in September, rising first time in 3 months. And all of that. 99% of wealthiest Nigerians evade tax, report reveals. You would find all of this on the Guardian newspaper. So if you want to find the details, you know where to look. On Facebook, we are streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So just in case you haven't joined us, get on Facebook. You can watch and listen to us anywhere you are in the world. Not having an earpiece would not be a problem. Just get on Facebook and you can listen and watch the Morning Crossfire anywhere you are in the world. Easy like that. Don't forget to also click on the share button. Very important. All right, we'll take some of your messages now. We'll begin with what we have on Facebook. Beckel says, how can you declare their seats vacant when they are still in the PDP? Jeff Etibekwe says, IPAC leaders in the state should stop crying foul. The matter is before the governor, and the governor is expected to clear the rumors. Larry Spiff says, Martin Amewule, oh, that was really fast. And friends, at the latest, for me, they are comedians. I didn't heard that next year budget will be double this one. They rushed to, as they heard that next year's budget will be double this one, they rushed to make a declaration. Stephen Igbiki says, Amewule declaring February's authentic lawmakers seat vacant is baseless and laughable. I wonder who is advising them. Ogo Ojene Justice says, embattled lawmakers of the lawful lawmakers. This joke is being taken too far. Martin Akachi said, declaration of seats vacant. Meole is making a mockery of democracy and shows that they need to be educated on legislative functions. That's Raymond says Martins and co don't have legal rights to dismiss lawmakers because they have defected to the APC and he remains an illegal speaker. And Anobi Kachikeshi says pro-Fubara lawmakers sit vacant. Joseph the Dreamers, is that what this is? For me, they are dreaming. All right, keep more messages coming in on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Don't forget to click on the share button. All right. Patrick Amadi says Okojombo led assembly seat declared vacant by Martins Amewule led assembly. When will this battle end? All hands should be on deck to bring peace in the state. Blessed Ola says, good morning, watching from Remo Precom. Martin Amewule declaring pro-Fubara lawmaker seat vacant. This is laughable. Martin Amewule and his members are no longer existing as lawmakers because of their defection. That's Blessed Ola on Facebook. Don't forget to also let us know where you are watching from if you're on Facebook, okay? Go on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You watch the Morning Crossfire, the whole thing. Remember to mention where you are watching from. Click on the share button. Thank you. Let's get over to some of the your phone calls now. 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0007. You can also call 0817 923 0003. I'll take that again, 0817 923 0003. You can call that number as well. This one says, I can recall that Martha Mebule Assembly had previously suspended Ehie, Oko Jumbo, and two others following the crisis that rocked the State Assembly after an explosion at the hallowed chambers. However, it remains unclear whether the suspended members were reinstated before their seats were declared vacant. Ike. Martins, Amewule and Co. have collected another script from someone in Abuja. We are watching. Sandy, that one came in from you. Before NS says, rivers of ending political uncertainties. Only political solution is the lifeline to peace. Ernest sent from Nelga. Fine Face says, good morning. Victor Okojoma and others Martin Amewule's suspension of Victor Okojoma and others is illegal, null and void, and of no effect given the fact that there are no more members of the assembly following their defection. All actions taken by them and their group is an exercise in futility. Ada Oken says, I wonder where some judges are driving the references. Judiciary help also. And for Okojumbo-led group, they should come out and declare Martin Amewule and others seat vacant and let the law take its course before a section of biased judiciary will continue to come up with unnecessary bias in so-called court order. I think at the time, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Edison Ehie, was Speaker briefly. He had gone to declare the seats of Martin Amewule and the others vacant. It's a drama that's really unending, because he was the one who declared their seats vacant and wrote to INEC that this was the situation, and then the budget was presented to him as Speaker at the time, if you remember. Mufasa from NTA Road, let's start with you. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, well, unending drama, Martins Amewule and co-travelers are at it again. I really do not understand that they derive the powers to now begin to be making certain declarations, because the last time I checked, they have defected to the All Progressives Congress and are no longer members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. So for me, whatever declaration they have made is just a joke taken too far. I think that declaration is dead on arrival. How do you suspend somebody who resigned as Speaker and is now Chief of Staff to the government of Rivers State? So I really do not understand that, certainly, but I'm sure they have a very long way to go. They should continue in their journey. And the position of petroleum marketers saying that they will resort to importation of petroleum products. Andrew, I don't really understand. I know people will say, who do all these things? Must we always be going back and forth? Initially, they told us that Dangote has enough capacity, even though I'm not really understanding why our own refineries are not working, but they told us Dangote has enough capacity to service Nigeria and, of course, even have some, remaining to export. But what we are seeing now is a complete far cry.
All right, Mufasa, thank you very much. JJ and Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah.
You remember that song by Fela, Basket Mouth Won't Open Mouth Again? Remember that song? It's a song by Fela some time ago. That's exactly what Martin Amewule and his group has done. I don't know how confused they can be, how more confused they can be, because you are the ones during your gathering, or I don't know how to describe it, you said you suspended these people. At the same time, you are declaring that they can, because they don't come for, I don't know. So you expect people you suspend, allegedly, to come to the same gathering that you are gathering. I don't get it at all. So for me, I think they should go back to the drawing board and know themselves. But IPAC disowning those that said they are protesting, I think that's the way to go. You contested an election, you lost, so what's the big deal about losing? And AGK Wale's INES have also backed Chike Unwon for the renaming of the admin block in Obiakpo Secretary. That's the way to go. You can hear his explanation that it was all stakeholders in Obiakpo that took that decision, and they supported him wholeheartedly, conclusively. Cash transfer, Andrew. I don't know if you have got it before, but if we gather that money to create something for people to work, and this one we are sharing, like our former first lady will say, this money we are sharing, there is God. So please, let's turn this money.
All right, Temple in the chair. Good morning. Thank you, JJ. Let's go over to Temple now. Good morning, Temple.
Good morning.
Fantastic. Go on.
The very distinguished Femi Andrew, I think I listened to you very well. And from the TCN, you told me this morning that they will be investigating the current collapse of the national grid. Am I right?
Mm.
And the Minister of Power is coming up now to give us another, in fact, he's deviating from the word collapse to what he described as trip-off. I want to ask the Minister of Power, in the conclude the investigation, to know whether a trip-off or a collapse, because they said they're going to investigate. I don't even know how they will start up the investigation yesterday and conclude it that same yesterday in coming up with this new trip-off. But for me, I think he's just deceiving himself. And to Martin Samerule, I don't know what to tell them. As we have said, it's very distinguished in Andrew. They will always come up with another drama. But sometimes I wonder what they will be telling their children if they ask the question, Daddy, what did you go to do at Polo Club? Flagging the flag of another party. What can you describe that, Daddy? I don't know the kind of answer they will give to their children. When Tony Okota receives them, welcome them to the party. Please, Martins Amewule and this group of friends to wake up to the reality. I don't know the constitution he cited because he never cited anyone, the very distinguished Andrew, because he's doing the citing constitution. What constitution, declares the script of Victor Okotomo and the authentic lawmaker to vacant? What constitution? I beg, make them wake up.
All right, Temple, thank you. Abinoye in Aboa, good morning.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, Amewule declared Okojombo is better. Do not know why Amewule is taking duty. Because your seat was declared vacant, you needed to do that too. I know that is a drama, and that drama will sell. The drama in River State will sell very well. I want to thank Professor Umbi Daniel Umbi, Director for Disaster Risk Management. As a renowned professor, and I think what he has said this morning is very, very interesting. I do not know why our mentality has, failed to see what disaster is. Sometimes you find people throwing refuse on the main road. You find people pouring refuse.
No, people didn't just go to the main road to dump refuse. Abinoye, remember, it was government at the time that said people can dump refuse on the median strip of the road. That was how this whole thing was birthed in the first place.
All right, that's apart. Some of the drainages that is being made, we find people deliberately putting refuse in those drainages. And then when the risk or when the consequence comes, they will begin to blame government for not doing that. For instance, scooping of fuel. People know that is risky, but yet they do that. And what you said this morning is very important. We need to inculcate that in our curriculum. And so if we do that, and then as we come back, to expunge that consciousness.
All right, Abinoye.
Looking at some of these things as nothing. So that by the time we grow to our university, we know that it's a good thing, to look at the risk involved.
Thank you very much, Abinoye. Let's go to Mouth 3. Good news on the line. Good morning, good news.
Good morning, my brother, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you. My first talk this morning will be about most stakeholders agreed that the administrative block should be changed from Nyesom Wike to Obiwale, as said by His Highness Chief Ezechike Wale. By God's grace, I was part of that meeting that agreed, and we asked the chairman to do it, that Obiwale people are solidly behind them. Obiwale was one of those persons that even signed Obiabo into law during the military regime when it was created. And another person, Mr. John Pata, the one the chairman recently done again. I want to say kudos to the chairman. And the election that brought in Chijioke, the chairman, the SA just said it again. People contributed money. I contributed my little penny to ensure that Chijioke wins that election. Thank you, Charles SA. But my point this morning is about the defection. Martin Amewule said that declaring Okojombo seat vacant. Can you imagine this? They've alleged that they've unswear the affidavit that they sworn. I have asked them. They should also unswear the song they sang in the floor of the house. They should unswear the defection. they defected. They should swear, they should unwave the flag they wave in the floor of the house. They should unswear or unspeak the words they spoke in Polo Club that they have defected. And the quote they quoted in the Constitution, according to them. And Tony Kochatu should unspeak what he has spoke by receiving them into APC. I don't know what these people think Nigerians are. Do they think we are fools? My name is Goodness from Port Harcourt.
Blessed is in room of pre-con. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother Andrew. I'm in charge of the renaming of the building Obi Apostle Syria to Obiwali. This is good one. I know people supported the DJ Ambassador, who is the current chairman of Obi Apostle. You know, the man is doing well. You know the right thing to do. If you continue with good work, Rita said Obi Apostle yes to your government, and that's why they say yes to simplify government also. After that, Tony Martin Samueli, the clear procedural lawmaker, vacant. This is laughable. This is laughable, my brother. We all know what transfer. Martin Samueli defected to OPC. They supported that on your man, you understand? Have you heard that? And Tony Okosa then celebrated them at Polo Club, which Nigerian newspaper carrying it. Their master, being the FCC minister, said that they did not inform me before they defected. And you know that they defected to another party. So definitely, for our own significance, why make a pro-federal lawmaker, let the Okotombo say are authentic, they are existing lawmakers, and appealing to INEC, to PDP, to another election for Amerulos and his friends, because nobody representing their constituency anymore in the state. That's why people on their constituency say every day by day that they want another election.
All right, Blessed. Thank you very much. Your point has been made. We have to move on now to another caller. Thank you. On WhatsApp, Sand Neki says Martin Ameuli and his group think we are in fairyland. How can people whose seat is declared vacant for defecting to another party now declare lawful lawmakers' seats vacant? It's laughable. Before we go to David, Fine Face. Okay, we took Fine Face already before. Iceberg Ukayagbu says pro-wiki assembly members declare pro-Fulbright lawmakers seat vacant. The ex-lawmakers should stop this media relevance and face the reality. I guess he came out with Charles. Tony Ogbe from Bonny says the actions of Martin Ameuli and his friends is a manifestation of Fela's song. I think they are desperately acting recklessly to derail democracy in Rivers State. And Martin Ameuli declaring seats of 4 assembly members vacant is in order. So anyone misinterpreting the actions of Honorable Martin Ameuli, who is the authentic Speaker of the House of Assembly, State House of Assembly, is doing that for personal and selfish reasons. This is Honorable Hiba Larry. David from NTA Road, good morning.
Good morning, Shady.
All right, David.
Yes, I'm David from NTA.
Go on.
Yes, I don't blame Ameuli and his friends. I only blame the judiciary for delivering stillbirths. I blame judiciary for not being grounded in what they are doing. Because you cannot tell me that a group of people went and declared for another party, and then you come to tell the masses this and that. I am of the opinion that for somebody to read law, they should allow the person go first and do philosophy and classics so that you will be grounded in reasoning and logic, so that you don't come to deliver stillbirths and carry out errors in the name of justice delivery. Judiciary will set this country on fire if they don't take time. Thank you.
All right, and then let's hear from Susie quickly, Neriman. That will be it for the calls on the show, on this part of the show. Good morning, Susie.
Martin Ameuli declaring the seat of Okojombo vacant. Let me not take much of your time in going into the legal lyrics and all of that. Yesterday, 3 barristers were on air. Barrister Ebule, Choma Chuku, and Njamala. And Barrister Ebule did justice by citing relevant sections that gave credence to Martin Ameuli declaring the seat of Okojombo and Edison vacant. And to my best knowledge, no court has pronounced Martins Amehule, non-member of the House of Assembly, Rivers State. Even the recent judgment from the Appeal Court has reaffirmed and affirmed that Martins Amehule remain the authentic Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly and order the governor to represent the budget. So for anybody to steal to this extent that
Susie, sorry to interrupt you. So we get things in proper perspective. The recent judgment, I thought it was for the budget to be represented before Martin Amehule led assembly, and nothing was mentioned about anybody being authentic speaker or not.
No. I only tell you.
So if that's I'm just trying to get us to put it for what the judgment is, so we don't make anybody get the wrong information about it.
Martins Amehule remain the authentic Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly. But the Appeal even said that the governor should represent the budget to him. So at what point did anybody begin to say that they are no longer members of the House of Assembly? They have defected. This issue of defection has been adopted in 3 factions of court cases filed by even Parahime, filed by the civil society, and all of them goes in favor of.
All right, let's go now. Thank you very much, Susie. We have to go for a commercial.
This is getting bad. He's away here, and so.